Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. A Merry Christmas to everyone. I hope that you're having fun with your families and you're enjoying the gifts that you're getting. I know I did. I got a new mic, so watch out for like way more content coming, especially in 2021. So let's get right into it. This is a London derby, Arsenal versus Chelsea. It's going to be a big one as usual. Like these matches are very intense, very impactful. So I'm looking forward to us beating Arsenal. I don't see any other way. But unfortunately, it's one of those matches where form really goes out the window. As well as we've been doing, and our last win was, it wasn't as comfortable against West Ham, but we managed to come out 3-0 winners. So, and Arsenal, I think they lost their last match. I think they played in the League Cup. So, and they lost to Man City 4-1. So Arsenal are looking like a badly wounded animal right now. Not the type to react or do anything, more like something that needs to be bandaged up and taken to safety and kept behind closed doors. So I think this is the time for us to show our dominance, especially in London. I do believe that, again, we have more talent on the field than they do. They have good players with the likes of Saka and Aubameyang, obviously, who seems to be injured. Partey's injured. Martinelli, I saw a post saying that he feels good and he's ready to play. So hopefully it's not a bad injury for Arsenal and they get him back on the pitch, because honestly against Man City he was the best player on the pitch. So it's great to see that he's feeling better, and hopefully we get to see him against our Chelsea. Now moving on to Chelsea, we still have a couple of injuries. Lampard said that Ziyech is not going to be fit for the match, which is very unfortunate. I think a match with Arsenal and the space that they're going to give us and the control of possession they're going to give us is a perfect match for Ziyech to get in, and put those crosses and do those little dribbles and show Robbie from AFTV that he is better than Willian. But that's another story. Other than Ziyech, we have Chilwell, who's out. We have Reece James also, who's out. Cho was on the bench in the last match, so I'm pretty sure he could be on the bench, or we'll see him in the second half. I don't think he starts, but yeah. So hopefully by the next game, I think it's West Ham. I forget who's next, but it's hopefully, after that we are able to have our full team back. I can't talk. I don't know, maybe it's the booze from last night. But anyway, moving on, let's talk about my team selection for this big London derby. I'm looking, of course, to start with the GOAT himself. Like, he's kept 10 clean sheets in 14 matches or 16 matches or something crazy like that. Edouard Mendy in goal. I mean, at this point, like I don't even need to say it anymore. It's just Edouard Mendy in goal. On the right, we're gonna go with Captain Fantastic, the leader, and I feel like it's someone that's gonna be needed for this game. Azpilicueta on the right, the centre back pairing of Kurt Zouma, the legend, and Thiago Silva, and then on the left, Emerson. I'm a big fan of Emerson. I know he's prone to mistakes sometimes, but I'm a big fan of his, and I'm excited to see him perform at the big stage and challenge Chilwell for his position. So moving on to the midfield, I think it's very important for us to look at what happened in the West Ham game. I think at the beginning we started off well with Jorginho in the center, but as the game wore on, you could see that Declan Rice and gang were starting to dominate the the center of the park. I think it's important for Lampard to understand that there's some games where we need to control the midfield, and the Arsenal game is one of them. And Jorginho sometimes just it doesn't work. When he took Jorginho off and he brought on I think it was Kai Havertz. Was it Kai Havertz? And and Kante came back into the CDM position. We looked better. The game was flowing more. We attacked more, and that's how we were able to push forward and get the 2 goals that we got in the end. So for my team selection, I'm gonna go with N'Golo Kante at CDM, unless something else crazy happens between now and kickoff. Yeah, N'Golo Kante CDM for sure. I think that's his best position. I say that all the time, but because it's true. And moving on, I'm going to go with Mason Mount and Kovacic in the center. I think, again, Kai Havertz doesn't seem ready, doesn't seem willing to show us what he's worth just yet. And I think he needs to kind of treat Kai Havertz the same way he did Pulisic in the first few matches of last season, where we were all waiting for Pulisic to play. We were hoping for it. We were so excited, but he never gave him the chance, and he made him hungry to get on the pitch. And finally, when he did his first match, he scored a hat-trick. So this is exactly what we need from Kai Havertz. So I'm going to start with Kovacic and Mason Mount, the machine. Obviously, Mason Mount, I think, walks into this team I think he's probably the first name on the sheet because of his work ethic. I'll be honest, I think at the beginning of the season I was starting to question, especially with all the news articles saying, is Mason Mount worth it? Why is Mason Mount being played in England and in Chelsea? So I am now down with the cause. I've converted. I think Mason Mount is a quality player. I think a lot of the time his impact goes unknown because he might not score as many goals, but his work rate within the middle is enough for us to keep him in the team for every single match that he can play. Moving on to our front three, obviously I think Tammy deserves to start this game. So definitely after the 2 goals that he scored against West Ham, how clinical he was, how he got into the right positions, I think that was fantastic. So definitely Tammy Abraham up front. On the left, I'm going to go with Timo Werner. I think Timo plays so well with Tammy on the when he's there. I think with Giroud, the connection is not there yet, so we're still waiting for that to happen. But I definitely think it's perfect when Tammy is playing. I think he gets into more scoring positions, and like I said before, I think Werner is gonna come right. He just needs to keep going and keep pushing. So I've already locked him down as a goal scorer tomorrow. Even if it's by mistake and someone crosses the ball and it hits him on a body part and goes into the goal, I definitely think Timo Werner will be on the score sheet tomorrow. You save this, you bookmark this, it's gonna happen. And on the right, I'm gonna go with Christian Pulisic. I think going forward, he's probably our best player right now. He's so electric, he's so quick, he's smart. He can dribble, he beats defenders, he wants the ball, he wants to get forward. And I think that's what we need from all our forwards, but especially Pulisic. I think he's growing in confidence. We've seen what he's able to do, how he's able to score. He scores with the head, with his left, with his right. I think Pulisic is one of those players that you always put in your team because the opposition defense is going to be very, very scared to play him. They're not going to want to touch him because he's so quick with these dribbles, and a penalty can come from it, a free kick in a dangerous position. So I think Pulisic finishes off the team, and with football, especially Premier League football, it's written in the stars. Willian is gonna score. David Luiz is gonna have the best game of his life, and and the ex-Chelsea boys are gonna show off and win, and Yeah, let's hope that that doesn't happen. I don't think that's gonna happen. I think no, we beat them at their ground last year with Tammy Abraham goal. And I think we were a weaker side then than we are now. I think we're smarter, we're better defensive, we're better in attack, and we have like amazing forward thinking players. So I think we are we out talent them. It's just to see if, you know, after this Christmas break, everyone is fit, no one has corona, hopefully, and we can go out there and we can get this win and we can keep our momentum going as we try and close the gap between us and Liverpool. Anyway, guys, again, if you've made it this far, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, the subscriptions are going up. I'm very happy about that. The views are looking okay for like a relatively new channel, and yeah, I really enjoy your support, guys. Please feel free to comment. I enjoy like interacting with people and having chats, so that always works. And yeah, so I will see you guys after the match, and again, Merry Christmas. Peace.